In this episode, I'm going to try and bring you up to date on Splinterlands news, things that are occurring presently, as well as a look into the near future as well as distant future as far as what the team is working on bringing into the game. If this sounds interesting to you, please stand by. Hey, all you Splinterheads. Once again, this is Bronze Dragon coming at you with some Splinterlands news. Thanks for dropping by. As always, I appreciate your time. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of coverage, as it helps me out. I appreciate it. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, right off the bat, two big news items for this week that went live. The new exclusive card, which just swapped out this week. The new one is Tasoshi Drakamoto. It's on the Fire team, and you can go ahead and buy that card now. And it is the new voucher exchange card. And if you've been keeping up with the new campaign mode, which is a big hot topic this week, they dropped some new prologue chapters as well as, I guess, post-log chapters, whatever you want to call that. So it looks like 6 new chapters to go ahead and tackle, and hold that topic in your mind because it made the list that we're about ready to talk about. Okay, so these items are in no particular order, but these are items that kind of takeaways I got from the town hall today, and I really wanted to kind of wrap these up in a neat bow. Like I said at the top of the show, if you want more information, go check out the full show, the full Splinterlands Town Hall on the official channel, but let's just go ahead and hit it. Okay, and I'm going to name them off, and I'm going to say a few things, but like I said, I'm trying to keep this video short. Okay, the first item they talked about, Foundation Set and the Basic League. If you've been playing lately, they've brought the Foundation Set, which is the new entry-level set, into the game. It's going to make it much better and improve the free-to-player and the players that are just coming into the game with the new Foundation Set. They're improving upon that, as well as they're bringing a whole new league into the game for people just coming into the game that haven't decided to, invest in packs. So when you get the Foundation Set and you work through the storyline and you get that set and you start playing, you're going to be in a Basic League and you're going to be playing against other people who are playing the Foundation Set. Very cool idea, very good progression on where they're taking the new player experience and where that's going. I love it. Item number 2, Guild Overhaul. They didn't talk a whole lot about this, but they did mention the fact that Guild Overhaul has been on their list to work on for quite a while, and that some things need to be changed, and they're going to integrate a lot of changes upcoming through the next year into the Guild Overhaul. Basically, some other things that the guild can do for you, some more advantages for being in a guild, right? So they're thinking about this from many different angles, and they're going to bring new things to the game as far as being in guild gets you extra this, or you have the advantage of doing this, X, Y, and Z, and getting some cool stuff to play in your account. Make it cooler, make it look cooler, make outward appearances be that whenever you're playing somebody, you look, you might have badges, you might have different looks, you might have different customizations and stuff like that. Anyway, they're going to weave that all into the Guild Overhaul, as well as some other parts of the game. Okay, on to skins and cosmetics. Kind of weaves in with what I was just talking about, making your character and your account looking different. So they're looking at this from a lot of different angles and trying to bring some skins and cosmetics in for different parts of the game, just to kind of soup up the game, make it look better, give you something to work on to differentiate yourself from the next person playing. Very cool. We've talked about that, but now they're working on it. Quests and achievements. So this is the other thing next thing they talked about working on, and these are different things that might not necessarily lead to, SPS or DEC or anything like that, but they will yield possibly skins, cosmetics like we were talking about, and some other things within the game, maybe special cards, etc. So basically, they're looking at other games. These are things that we're talking about now that most other games have. Let's be frank, right? So they're talking about going ahead and weaving that into Splinterlands and bringing Splinterlands up a couple notches. Okay, basically giving people more reasons giving new players reasons to stay, buy that spell book and start playing, and giving reasons for people to log in continually and interface with the game, play the game, interface with all the different facets of the game. So love it. Good job, team. Okay, so the next item I put on here was expanding campaign mode and conflicts. These are the two new things that they talked about. Campaign mode, we just talked about. They dropped some new campaign mode chapters this week, but they talked about further keeping going with the campaign mode. And like I've mentioned in several other of my videos on this topic, love the idea of expanding that out past just a tutorial, going into maybe monthly or bi-weekly chapters where you're going on missions and it's in different areas of Pretoria. And if you complete this mission, then you get something, you know, a special card or a skin or a cosmetic or something like that to basically show, to help your account out, but also show people, hey, I've been taking part in the game. I beat that chapter. That was a hard chapter to beat, and some good storyline to boot. Okay, so, and they didn't say a whole lot about it past what we really all who are players of the game know about conflicts, but they're working on bringing conflicts, the next set of conflicts into action. They did mention what we already know, that you'll be able to stake card packs. Rebellion packs will be stakeable, but they'll only be worth half the points the Conclave Arcana is. So basically they're encouraging people to stake Conclave Arcana cards and packs, but you can still use Rebellion if you want to. Okay, so the next item, everybody's been hearing about it. It's Yaba's Pickle. So yes, we're finally getting down to the last few days. It's releasing next week, and it's this crazy card that they made up that pairs well with Yaba's main card, the wizard card, I forget. But we've all been talking about it, and people endlessly making all kinds of jokes. But what it comes down to is it's another way, if you want to get a cool card, it's another way where you're going to burn off SPS. So you can use the credits, and there's 3 different ways you can buy it. Once again, I would check the Discord link under the official Splinterlands Discord under the announcements section. Check this page if you're interested. Check for all the details, because there's going to be 3 different phases and ways that you can go ahead and purchase the card, and we talked about that in another video, so I'm not going to go over the detail. I think it's crazy. If anybody wanted to know, I don't know the exact details, but Matt had drawn a Rooney originally, and for some reason, I guess the Rooney, instead of having a sword or a mace or something in its hand, it was generated with a pickle, so it just kind of became a running joke. If you know any further information about that, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, it's been this long running joke. Either way, the card's coming up, so get ready. Next up, for all you land heads like myself, Cryptomancer is working on a 1-button harvest feature, except for castles and keeps, which will allow you to basically harvest everything instead of having to go through and individually harvest everything, which takes a little bit more time, especially if you have a small amount of land. It doesn't take too much time, but I can see where increasingly the more plots you have, the longer it would take. Either way, that's one of the items that they had mentioned that is on his docket for working on right now. Next up, a big item is the new Twitch drop. And it is a card named the Arena Fanatic, and this kind of the Twitch drops, if you're familiar with watching people on Twitch, streamers, it encourages people to watch streams about that particular game, in this case Splinterlands, and you will earn it's usually some kind of points, and then you can at a certain point turn them in for a card in this case. So it's very cool that part of Blaze's new promotional plan includes getting on Twitch and bringing some streamers back up. Now, unfortunately, I'm not a Twitch streamer, so I guess that leaves me out of, maybe I can attend some Twitch streams if some other folks start streaming, so I can get the Arena Fanatic. Either way, check out the picture in Discord. It's cool. It's like a rowdy dude in the stands with the beer mugs. So I like the idea. I love the idea of Twitch drops. I wish there was something we could do for streamers here on YouTube like that. I wonder if they could give me some of those cards just to give out, on my live streams. Either way, very cool idea. Along with that kind of marketing kind of theme there, Blaze mentioned that they're very close to doing the main page revamp, the main Splinterlands website page. It's been in action and they've almost got it done. So you can look forward to seeing that in the near future. Also, he mentioned that they are test running some ads on X currently for Splinterlands and taking in the data and making changes as needed, so to make sure that they are focusing on the right demographic to get the Splinterlands ads out to the right people. One very cool, I put this at the bottom of the list, but that does not mean it's not cool. Player avatars. So I hadn't really thought about this, but they started talking about customizable player avatars so that you don't have to use that standard little old icon that you've been using for years. You can actually pick out a player avatar, and they mentioned several different races are going to be available, and then you can further customize those races with different things. Skin, that's where the skins and cosmetics come in, right? So that you can have an avatar when you play, and who knows how that's going to be woven in, but you can actually stand out from the other players and have individual skins, cosmetics, and stuff like that. I'm sure there's going to be some really cool ultra rare stuff, so I'm really looking forward to that. And it's just another thing that is bringing the game forward into what a lot of other games have. So a lot of customizability. Love the idea. And this is my last dump here. A little bit of information Blaze dumped on us. So in the last month, 5,000 plus signups for the game, right? Very cool. Obviously, we want to see the number of people who actually stick with the game and buy spell books go up, but I'm very encouraged by having so many signups in the last month. And more than 3 million in sales since Conclave Arcana has dropped. So a lot of sales going on. Now, I know I hit you with a lot of items, a lot of information really quick, but I wanted to get them onto your plate. So if you want to follow up and look for more information on any of that, go check it out in the Discord or on the official Splinterlands YouTube channel. Also, if you're new here and you're interested in playing Splinterlands, you can use my ambassador code found in the show notes and get up and running and play the game. If you have questions, just let me know on Discord. Otherwise, you can also join the official Splinterlands Discord, and there's a number of channels depending upon what your question is about, and there's all kinds of people that are more than happy to answer your questions you have. Either way, this has been Bronze Dragon, throwing some quick news at you. I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy, and hey, I'll see you in Splinterlands.